You are watching Melody Lane. With me, you're gonna have a great crafting time.
Hi everyone, Holly here with Melody Lane Inspired, and I am coming to you today because Cricut's having a 48-hour sale. Yes, 48 hours only, and one of those things that they're having on sale is an Autopress bundle. So, this Autopress bundle, you're going to get the Autopress, and you're going to get all the supplies I'm about to show you. And it's only $1,049, which is a great deal for all of this. Plus, you can use your access discount. Plus, you can also get monthly payments, which makes it easier to pay also, which is great. I love those things when they have those. So let's go ahead and see what's going to come with the Autopress. So not only are you going to get the Autopress, but you're going to get all of the iron-on you see here. And this, guys, is a lot of iron-on because each one of these rolls is 12 feet of iron-on. So you got 12 inches by 12 feet. You're going to get gray, white, silver, pink, royal, neon orange, gold, red, and black. And then you're also going to get the 13-inch portable trimmer as well. Like, can you imagine how much can you make with 12 feet of each of these? Oh. All right, I'm going to go ahead and get my portable trimmer out because that's going to work perfect to go ahead and cut my vinyl. Originally said it was black iron-on that was in here, but as I'm opening it, I was like, that's not black, that is navy. So it's actually navy that comes with it. But that's perfect because I'm going to go ahead and use that. So we're going to go ahead and use the trimmer. Since it doesn't come with the grid marks on the back like the vinyl does, I like to use a trimmer because then I get a straight line. If I just cut this by hand, it's crooked. It's crooked, no matter what. Four inches is actually a really easy number because from here to here is 4 inches. I don't need 4 inches. I need a little over 3, but I like to give myself some extra. I'm just going to go ahead and line it up and then slice. How easy was that? Okay, we're ready to cut our first piece. So this is iron-on. So when we do iron-on, we are going to put shiny side down. And you are also going to make sure your mirror is turned on. Now, when you go ahead and choose iron-on as your fabric, it will remind you that the mirror has to be turned on. I mean, unless you just want it to where it looks perfect in the mirror, because it'll be backwards. You don't have to turn the mirror on, but if you want it to read the right way, you're going to want to mirror it. All right. Now that we've chosen everyday iron-on and we've turned our mirror on, we are ready to load it. All right, finish this one, so I'm gonna go ahead and peel my vinyl off. Set that to the side. I didn't use my trimmer again. I just need 5 by 7 inches. Again, iron-on, so shiny side is going down. Take my brayer, which if you don't know, I love. I always use this to smooth everything down. Works better than your hands because it gives a constant even pressure across that you can't do with your hands. I'll take our everyday iron on and flip it over. Again, we want to make sure we've turned our mirror on. And we're going to go shiny side down. That is crooked. Always want to make sure you get it under your little guides there. Alright, now we have all of our pieces cut here, so all we have to do is go ahead and weed them. Now, all of this minus this green here is in the bundle, the Autopress bundle. Little handy dandy tools. stuff is easy to weed too. Once you get it on, and for this design, all I'm gonna have to do is peel this off. I just started peeling without looking, but I would go ahead and cut your excess off because there was quite a bit here that I could have saved for another project. Something's gonna come along and I'm gonna be like, I could have used that neon green I didn't cut off. Because that's how it works, you know? Alright. I'm going to look at my design here and see what I have to take out. Oh, we got to get the inside of the goggles out also. Sure, I can lay it down and weed it, but you won't be able to see it as well, so that's why I'm holding it up. Plus, my camera only comes so far over, so my arms are like extended here. I'm just gonna go ahead and cut this down. Alright, so we got our green all done, so we're gonna go ahead and set that to the side. Let's go ahead and move on to our pink. Now with this one, I'm gonna save my extra, so I'm gonna go ahead and cut that off now. Sometimes it's fun to just do a project when you just use your little scraps and see what you can make. You know what you can almost always use your scraps for? Iron-on or infusible ink for a hat design. Now, since the hat design is limited and it can only be 4.5 inches by 2.5 is the largest it can go, those scraps are perfect for that. And actually, that's another thing they're having a 48-hour sale on is their hat press bundle. That hat press bundle is only $199 right now. And it comes with true weeding kit. You're going to get in 30 hats, guys. Yes, 30 Cricut hats. 15 of the trucker and 15 of the baseball style. And it's $199. That's crazy. And you can use your Cricut Access discount, of course, on top of that. But that, again, is only for 48 hours, so grab one of those. And then you can make matching shirts with the matching hats. How cool is that? All right. And now this is a watermelon here, so I'm going to pull out, make sure I pull out the right part though, so I'm going to go back and look at my watermelon. Okay. So there's just a thin line here I'm going to pull out. And then a couple seeds. It's like strawberry. It's like watermelon. All right. Time to make this circle look like a beach ball. Alright, there we go. That piece is all done. Should I pull out this extra piece here because this is a seed. And if I don't get it, it is going to iron that on the shirt. Set that to the side. You know what I like to do? I like to take that backing and then where my little scraps are, I just do that and it picks up all the scraps for me. Oh, that's right. Okay. I was like, I took the sale. This part's always so satisfying to me. Then again, I was one of those kids that applied glue to my hands and would let it dry to peel it off. So I love peeling things, but this is much cooler than peeling glue off. You get to peel it and see your designs. Alright, and then the ice cream cone. Let's see, ice cream cone, wheel. Those little watermelon seeds want to show up everywhere, don't they? Cut some excess off of here also. Because if I can get these all on there without overlapping, I only have to press it once. I can press it again if I can't, but to me the goal is to press it as least times as you have to. We will see. Alright, that one's all finished. So there we have the blue all done. And then now we have this part. To the left, to the right, to the left, to the right. Trying to do the Casper slide over here. Sticky! So extra transfer tape, so I'm gonna go over here and pick up my scraps. See? See how good that is to pick up your scraps, guys? I love doing that. right, and here we have the Cricut Autopress. Okay, if you've never used the Autopress before, you are first going to power it on, which is the first button down here. I know it's hard to see, but this button here will power on, and then there's a button next to it that toggles, and that is lock and unlock. So it will not start to heat up until you unlock it. So you're going to hit the unlock button, and then go ahead and stand back because it is auto open, so it is going to open for you. There we go. And it is open. You can hear it start to initiate the fan and everything. That fan's going to blow, and it's going to blow the temperature across. That way it keeps it evenly heated. And it's also going to blow a fan. That way the top stays cool to the touch. And then it also comes with this pressing mat here. Once you flip over the pressing mat, you'll see it'll have a non-slip on this side, which is nice because it helps to keep your item in place so it's not moving around as it's pressing. And then you can go ahead and use the Cricut heat guide to see what to set it for. So for this, we are using a cotton shirt and we're using everyday iron-on. So we are going to go ahead and set this at 315 degrees. So on the dial here, all you have to do is turn it up. Alright, so we're set at 315 degrees, and then it wants us to press this for 40 seconds. So go ahead and dial this up. We went ahead and dialed that up to 40 seconds. That way when it's ready, we can go ahead and use it. But we're going to go ahead and lay our shirt down now and work on the design on that. Now remember, with our shirts, you want to pre-wash them, but you do not want to use fabric softener in them. So you want to make sure it's washed because shirts do shrink, and you don't want it to shrink after you've applied your design. Alright, and you can see it's turned green now and it beeped. That means we are at temperature. So the first thing we're going to want to do is we're going to preheat this shirt for 5 seconds, and then we're going to go ahead and put our design on it. So we're going to pull this down. Once I pull the lid down, all I have to do to engage it is push down on this. You can do it with 2 fingers. This. There you go. You hear engage. We're just doing it for 5 seconds. So when it gets to 35, I'm just going to let it go. And then all you have to do if you want to pull it up is just pull the lid and it will engage. Now this design here that I used in the middle is actually one of the free images that's going to be free for a week from Cricut. So they have 30 different summer fun images. I love this one. I put Summer Lovin'. My other thought was to put Summer Survival Kit, just because, you know, all this stuff in here is required for summertime. So, alright, now we got it all laid out. You want to be very careful when you do this because it's very easy to go ahead and overlap and not know it. So you want to check that really good because you don't want any of your iron-on to just stick to other transfer material. So I can go ahead and make sure, I feel with my finger to make sure it goes all the way around, and there's a gap there that I can feel. That way I know we're not going to run into any issues with the iron-on. So then we're all set to press. And now we're ready to press. So all we have to do is, we can do this with even 2 fingers, pull down, press, which engages it, and then our countdown begins. So once it is counted down, we're going to go ahead and it's going to automatically open. So make sure when you're doing it, don't stand over it because it will open when the time is finished. Which actually is a really great feature because if somebody comes to the door or something happens, your kids get into something really quick, it will open. You don't have to worry about walking away from it and it going. It also, which is nice, has a auto off. So after 13 minutes, it will power off if it hasn't been used. There we go. Now you're going to flip it over on the back and press for 15 seconds. Alright, now this is iron-on, so we do want to allow this to cool before we pull it up. We're all finished with the machine now, so I'm going to power it down. One thing that's nice about this, if I do pull this down, this is all cool. It's not hot at all. You can touch any of this. Honestly, anything but the heat plate. The heat plate up here will be hot, but it's not like the other press machines where you like burn yourself everywhere. Now remember to pull it across instead of up here as you take it off. All right. I say all right as much as what's this? All right, all right, all right. I love it! There it is, guys. It's all finished. Is it not like a summer survival kit? You gotta have waves and the sun and boat. I mean, I don't need a bikini, but you know, some ice cream, palm trees, sand, a hat, flip-flops, which it's not summer without flip-flops, some watermelon. I think that's a super fun design. Isn't the Autopress awesome? It really is. You can make shirts all day with this. It presses things up to 2 inches thick too. So you can go ahead and put wood in here and press some iron on wood. How cool is that going to be? I'm going to be doing that soon. So thank you guys for joining me. So like I said, 48 hours only, but this is not the only bundle they have on sale. They also have a great deal on the hat press and other bundles, so go check that out. Links are below. Until next time, happy crafting, everyone. Bye.